And again, Atlanta police saying that this active shooter situation happened inside a building on West Peachtree Street between 12th Street and 13th Street. As far as we know right now, that person is not in custody and is still on the run right now. We don't know if they are still inside of that building, but certainly police shutting down all the roads outside of that area.
11 Alive reporter Cody Alcorn is in this area of Midtown right now, on the ground and on the phone. Cody, what are you seeing right now?
Well, I can tell you the Fulton County SWAT team is parked right next to me. These guys just got off the SWAT vehicle. They have long rifles. I'm on 15th at Peachtree Street, and now they are searching the building 1230 on 15th Street. They have multiple SWAT teams outside the Symphony building here to my right. But I can tell you the Fulton County SWAT team just rolled up before I jumped on the phone with you guys right here on 15th at Peachtree Street. They had about 9 armed officers hanging off that SWAT truck. They had officers inside that SWAT truck, and I'm watching now an officer in an unmarked truck about to throw up a drone. So apparently there is some belief this man could be here in the area where I'm standing, 1230 15th Street at Peachtree. There are people out here. A lot of people that still don't know what's going on. They've been asking me, hey, what's going on? Sources are telling me that this did happen at the Northside Hospital there. And again, as you guys have been hearing as well, multiple victims involved. We do not know the status of those individuals. But obviously, this man is on foot is what sources are telling me. And right now it appears an active search by the Fulton County SWAT team. There are state troopers here now showing up in front of me on 15th Street, and they are circling around this 1230 address here on 15th Street. But I can tell you they are about to send up a drone in this area as well. Right now, the picture you guys put out, that's what they're showing people here on the street. There are construction workers on Peachtree who actually I can see have iPads out looking at this coverage, because right now people are still just learning about what's going on. Because right now on Peachtree, there's not a lot of police presence, but now if you come down 15th, that's really where you're starting to see the SWAT team show up here along with state troopers.
Cody, that's really helpful information, because initially they were really focused between 12th and 13th, so you can see that that has expanded a few blocks down the street. You're at 15th Street. Does it feel from what you're seeing that they are kind of going building to building, or is there some sense that they're congregating more specifically and strategically at the one that you're talking about, especially if they're sending a drone up?
It really appears they are walking between 14th and 15th Street here. Just from what I can see, they're kind of just going building to building. So I don't know if they really have a good grasp on where this guy is. I mean, this is a very large area, as we all know that. But with them coming over here where I'm at on 15th and now sending this drone up, there must be some indication he could be out in this area. I mean, there's a lot of areas this man can hide. There's these buildings, there's parking decks here. So again, we just don't know. There's people here at a restaurant nearby watching from their balcony, but I just saw them come out and they're locking the doors here to this restaurant. So right now, it just appears they kind of have a perimeter. I'm sure that's what is set up. I'm sure there's a lot more police that I can't see, because I can tell you when I pulled up, there were multiple unmarked vehicles, and they were actually state troopers that I've never seen those type of vehicles. They were just standard black vehicles with regular tags. So I'm sure there's a lot of law enforcement down here that we cannot visually see. I can tell you when I started seeing the response, I was on Peachtree Road up in the Buckhead area, and multiple motorcycle police. I saw multiple GSP rolling through Buckhead down to this area. So I'm sure they do have a large perimeter now, knowing this man is on foot and has already, what we're hearing from sources, shot multiple people.
So Cody, you're confirming state troopers, Fulton County SWAT, Atlanta police, they're on scene, you're seeing them, and we expect other jurisdictions could come in to help as well, depending on what happens from here.
Yeah, 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn on the phone right now. Cody, first and foremost, please prioritize your safety as well. If you're saying that this suspect you're hearing is on foot right now in the area, I want to ask you, are you seeing a lot of the businesses in the area? Are they locked up? Are people, away from the windows? What are you seeing as far as the surrounding businesses? Because that would be my fear if police are saying this suspect is potentially on foot.
Right now, there's still people walking around, because, again, I don't think everybody understands really what's happening, the scope of what this man is accused of have been carrying out in the last hour or so. So again, a lot of people still walking, but I can tell you now here on 15th with the SWAT team showing up, and now you have them here with their rifles drawn. A lot of people have cleared off of the 15th Street area, but there are police right around the 1200 building here at Peachtree, and it looks like they're just going building to building at this point. I mentioned they're about to throw this drone up, but as far as people out and about and businesses locking up, I can't really see that from my perspective right now because I'm just feet away from the SWAT vehicle where they jumped off of and started walking around these buildings. So I'm just trying to kind of place myself back a little ways, and I'm walking up a little bit to see if I can kind of see the direction they're going. But there are still SWAT team members at that Fulton County SWAT vehicle gearing up at this point.
All right, Cody, stay safe. I know you're going to be gathering information. Obviously, stand by. Let us know as soon as you've got anything else.